Hey y'all, I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but I'm back at it, and today I'm going to explain the three different types of joints. A joint is something that occurs when two or more bones join at a certain point, and it usually allows for motion. The three different types of joints are fibrous, cartilaginous, and synovial. So the first type of joint I'm going to go over is the one all the way on the left there, the fibrous joint. So within a fibrous joint, bones are held together with fibrous connective tissue. An example of a fibrous joint would be the suture between the bones of the skull. And you can see fibrous joints are immovable, which makes sense because your skull, it's not moving around constantly. So this, it being immovable, is termed synarthrosis. The second type of joint is the cartilaginous joint, where the bones are slightly movable, termed amphiarthrosis. And within a cartilaginous joint, the bones are connected via cartilage. So an example of this would be the joints between the vertebrae. The third type of joint is the synovial joint. The synovial joints are freely movable, and this is called diarthrosis. So synovial joints are also lined with something called a synovial lining, and they contain sacs of synovial fluid called bursa, and this creates an ease of movement around the joint. The synovial joint itself contains many different types of joints, so this includes the gliding joint, the hinge joint, the pivot joint, the saddle joint, the condyloid joint, and the ball and socket joint. So examples of a hinge joint would be the knee or the elbow. So movement is only allowed in one direction within a hinge joint. In gliding joints, the next type of synovial joint, bones slide over one another. An example of this would be in the wrist. So in ball and socket joints, such as the shoulder, you sacrifice stability for a range of motion and free movement around a central point. So ball and sockets, because of that, because they're so freely movable, they're also the most easily dislocated because you're sacrificing stability for range of motion. Hinge joints are more stable because of the same range of motion, because you only have movement in one direction in something like the knee or the elbow. So within condyloid joints, movement's allowed in two directions, and this would be like the bones within your forearm. And saddle joints are similar to condyle joints, but they have greater and deeper articulations. And pivot joints allow for rotation around the length of a bone. That's it for today, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed my video. I'll probably make another one going deeper into explaining synovial joints, just because that category in itself is a lot deeper than the other two. But anyways, remember to subscribe to my Twitter at Ray Nutrition. Well, follow my Twitter at Ray Nutrition, and my Instagram, Ray_training_and_nutrition. And remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.